Hello everyone, welcome all of you to virtual classes. I am Anisha. See, today we are going to discuss about the new book of social science. That is, the name of the book is Exploring Society, India and Beyond of your class 6, grade 6 social science textbook. So today here in this video, I am going to discuss about the contents of this book, that what are we going to study. Okay, so all your three books, like previously you had geography, civics and history, all of those three books are been combined in one whole book, and the name is been given as Exploring Society, India and Beyond. Okay, and your whole social science is combined in a one book. Okay, आपकी जो किताब है, पहले जो तीन तरीके से तीन टेक्स्ट बुक आती थी, एक ज्योग्राफी, सिविक्स और हिस्ट्री, अब वो सारे मिलकर एक ही किताब बन रहे हैं और उसका नाम है एक्सप्लोरिंग सोसाइटी, इंडिया एंड बियॉन्ड. सो आज के इस वीडियो में हम इनके कंटेंट्स के बारे में डिस्कस करने वाले हैं कि हम क्या क्या पढ़ेंगे. ठीक है, सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. ओके, सी लेट्स कम टू दी कंटेंट डायरेक्टली. This is your new book. Okay, I hope many of you have already purchased as well, and this change of book is been from class 3 to class 6 only. The other classes, that is from class 7 to 12, your books are not being changed. Okay, your previous books will only follow, but only for class 3 to class 6 the books has been completely changed. Okay, so see, these are the content here. So here we are going to study based on theme. Okay, each units, like previously we have units, isn't it, like unit 1, unit 2. Here we are going to study from about theme A, theme B and theme C up till theme E. Okay, there is still theme E. So on the first theme, जो पहला theme है वो है India and the world, land and the people. Means here we are going to study about geography. Okay, basically about geography. This will be your geography section, this theme, India and the world, land and the people. And here the first chapter that we are going to study is locating places on earth. That means we are going to discuss about the geographical location, especially regarding maps. Okay, regarding maps, longitudes, latitudes, how we are going to scale map, that we are going to study in this first chapter. And in the second chapter we are going to study about oceans and continents, about the different oceans that we have, isn't it, and about the 7 continents of the world. And lastly, on the third chapter under this theme, we are going to study about landforms and life. So here we are going to discuss about the major domains of the earth and major landforms of the earth, and also about the people. Okay, so these are the things that we are going to. So under theme B, that is tapestry of the past. So here we are going to discuss about the history. Okay, history section of your book. So here the first chapter is timeline and sources of history. See, timeline means कब क्या हुआ था, isn't it, and sources means from which sources that we came to know about the history. ऐसे कौन सी sources थे जो हमें history के बारे में बता गए, otherwise we don't know, isn't it, because there are some sources, especially the books, isn't it, or there are some books, there are some like the manuscript, isn't it, through which we came to know about our history, the inscription, पुराने buildings जो है, पुराने monuments जो है history के, और उसके बाद जैसे आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट के कारण भी हमें बहुत कुछ पता चला उनके एक्सकवेशन के कारण, isn't it, through the excavation of archaeologists have find so many of the thing through which we came to know about lots and lots about our history. So all those things we are going to study in this chapter. And fifth chapter we have India, that is Bharat. So we are going to study about the introduction of India, about our country, that is Bharat. Okay, and the sixth chapter, that is the beginning of the Indian civilization. So here in this book we are also going to study about the beginning of the Indian civilization. How does this Indian civilization begin? Okay, and like why we are so much concerned with the past, means we are learning past, isn't it, why we are so much concerned of the past, because this past is the key, okay, to understand the present. And in this chapter, okay, this chapter in this theme will often make this connection very clear. The past is a major source for our identities, isn't it? It helps us to understand who we are and where we come from. That is why it is very important to study about our past. So the past is still with us, in other words, and history is unfortunately, when we say history, it is not same all over the world, isn't it? There are some happy developments, there are some sad development, there are wars. So we are going to study about all those things. Okay, so we should connect with the past to know more better about our present. We will have more knowledge, okay, about the present, and we will have more inside knowledge. So this was the theme B, okay, that is tapestry of the past. Okay, now theme C, that is our cultural heritage and knowledge tradition. So here we are going to deal mainly with the society, okay, our society, social section of our book. So here, see, India is very rich in culture, isn't it? India is a very rich in culture heritage, and we have lots of diversity in our country, isn't it? And despite of the diversity, there is unity, isn't it? So here we are going to study about, on chapter 7, India's cultural roots. So we are going to find about these rich heritage cultural roots. We are going to study about their mainly roots, from where does it develop. And next chapter we have 8th chapter, that is unity in diversity, or many in one. So India is a diverse country. Despite of that being diverse, despite of this diversity, despite of this cultural difference, there is unity among us. So we are going to discuss about that. Okay, and the theme B, that is theme D, sorry, not B, theme D, that is governance and democracy. So here we are going to discuss the civic section of your book. Okay, that is, firstly we are going to start with family and community. हम family और community से start करेंगे, क्योंकि जब family form हुई, उसके बाद community form हुई, उसके बाद ही society form हुई, उसके बाद ही state आती है, तब ही एक system बन के आता है. तो उस सिस्टम के बारे में हम यहाँ पे पढ़ेंगे. जैसे नेक्स्ट है ग्रास रूट डेमोक्रेसी. इंडिया इज़ अ डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री, इजंट इट? सो the reason for the adoption of the democracy, the system of democracy, what are the things that you have under democracy, what are the rights that you have under democracy, how it works. So from the grassroots levels we are going to study. That is, part 1 will be the governance, how it works, the functions of the government, of this democratic government in India. And another is part 2, that is local government in rural areas. That is the 11th chapter, that is mainly it will deal with the village section, okay, rural areas, how local government function in the rural areas. Otherwise, see, and this is the level 1, okay, when the function of this government in the rural areas is the level 1, first level. Otherwise, it is not possible for the government, for the central government, to look into after every village, because in India you will find so many village, more than 6,000 village are there in India, isn't it? So उन सब हमारे गाँव के बारे में समझने के लिए, गाँव की पॉलिटिक्स के बारे में समझने के लिए इस चैप्टर में हम जानेंगे कि क्या क्या होता है. और उसके बाद नेक्स्ट चैप्टर है, दैट इज़ ग्रास रूट डेमोक्रेसी पार्ट 3, लोकल गवर्नमेंट इन अर्बन एरियाज. सो आफ्टर रूरल एरियाज वी विल सी अबाउट द अर्बन एरियाज. शहरों के बारे में हम पढ़ेंगे, शहरों के बारे में स्पेशली फोकस्ड ऑन द politics, the governments, okay, governments, how things work, about the municipal corporation, isn't it? So we are going to study about all those things under this chapter, that is the 12th chapter. And the last theme that of your book is the economic life around us, the theme E, economic life around us. This deal with the, we can say, money, or the how people earn their living, what are the ways through which people are earning, because no family can be happy without the essentials of daily living. For example, food, clothing, shelter, isn't it, access to water, in the first, second, livelihoods for adults, and access to education for the younger ones. So here in this chapter we are going to deal with that. Okay, like how does our economy work, especially in a huge country like India, what exactly is money, where does it come from, how it can be increased, what economic activities can people engage themselves in, how are natural and human resources best managed. So we are going to learn about all those things under this theme, that is economic life around us. First we are going to see about the value of work. The work is basically mean the through which people earn their daily livings, isn't it? Basic things. And 14th chapter, you have economic activities around us. So we are going to see the activities. After seeing all these activities, we are going to get questions of all the answers of all the questions. Okay, like how are natural and human resources best managed. Okay, so this theme will lay down some of the important concepts and practice that will enable us to answer all the question, like what exactly is money, where does it come from, okay, and how an economic works, especially in a huge country, how this financial sector works. So through this chapter, through the two chapter, we are going to get answers regarding those things. So these are the 14th chapter. Altogether we have a 14th chapter, okay, this time in your social science textbook. Here see theme A, and it has been divided into themes, theme A to theme E. So we are going to start these new social science, okay, new social science. So don't forget to like and subscribe my channel for more such video. Thank you for watching.